Ba-da-ba-ba. Been watching your streams and videos all weekend. I finally hit my shiny Bulbasaur yesterday. Thanks for the help. Oh no, you're welcome, Luke. I remember you jumping in the channel the other day, so I'm glad you managed to get it. That's insane. Which method did you use? Now on the way to Oddish. Yeah, boy, get that Oddish. It's funny, you go and catch an Oddish to then sweet scent hunt a shiny Oddish, right? Because you can't be sweet scenting with a non-shiny. Have to use the shiny. Twisted Tutile, what's up, brother? How's it going? I'm just working on the Discord. I'm going to do some shiny hunting soon, and I've got a guy who's going to drop in. We're going to see if we can get him his first shiny. Going to go from the beginning. I'm going to try and talk him through and coach him through. Loving your vids, have a huge help in me getting my tiny night shots. Yeah, brother, I'm glad. They say the videos are going to be more refined as well. Like I said, I'm working on a Discord at the moment. For us 8-bit doers. Yeah, exactly. Once you get it lined up, it's just easy mode. Complete easy mode once it's lined up. I mean, bro, Discord's like another language. Oh, my dudes just messaged me. Make the first post. Y'all, Thick Socks, how's it going? I noticed a bunch of you guys went into Yogg's channel and started saying that I'm automating his stuff. That's quite funny. He was pretty cool about it though. It's not his stuff, it's just stuff from the RNG website. But he does know what he's doing, that guy. Pokey Finder. This is 10 lines. All right, let's get the guy in. Let's get the dude in. Howdy, sir. Yo, Tiwazio, how's it going? Saw you got your shiny. Shubi's macro works for Magikarp, Twisted, Found Mine, and 4 resets. Yeah, it does, yeah. Starter's macro does work for Magikarp. With the Nano macro, if I've tried 3 trainer IDs in between and don't hit shiny, having bad luck. You should try all of them. 2301 to 2309. I think you're probably doing the macro wrong, though. Yo. How's it going? Yeah, good, good, good. You ready to get your shiny, yeah? How long you been trying for? Oh, dude. I was kind of the same, you know. Not even gonna lie. I was soft resetting for like 80 hours, and then I realized I could just do this, so I was like, I'm just gonna do this instead. Nice. Yep. Yep, that's what happened to me. So I bought the same thing. I thought I was soft resetting by hand for like 60 to 70 hours already. And then I was like, oh, dude, people are doing it with this controller. Let me grab this controller. And then I got the controller, and then I did the same as yours, reading on Reddit. Everyone's like, oh, I've done loads of tests and examples, and you always hit the same seeds all the time. And I was like, oh, dude, I've just wasted my money on a controller. And then I thought, well, if they can automate that, why can't we automate just getting the shiny? Like, and then, yeah, then I came up with this. I know some of the people are probably working on it, but yeah, I managed to get it to work like within like the first day of doing it. So, and it works consistently as well, which is absolutely dope. So, I know. Oh, it's all right. It's pretty good. I do automation for a full-time job, so I mean, yeah, pretty much there. Exactly. Yeah, I have a basic understanding. So, yeah, right. I'm literally doing the Discord as we speak at the same time because I've basically built a Discord for us all. Everything's gonna go in this Discord. Like everything I know, all the videos, all the new stuff, all going in here. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet. But if you want to get yourself set up and ready to go. Nice. Only PokeTuber doing the macro. Yeah, dude. Only one doing FireRed, LeafGreen. Waiting for your macro legendary. It's coming soon. Coming soon. Okay. Alright, okay. That'll be just your 10 lines. Yeah, that'll be your 10 lines. Let's, I mean, we can just go from the beginning, my guy. Like, if you're alright to do that and you want to just go from the beginning, we'll just do it that way. Yeah? Cool. So, have you already created your account, right? Are you using the English version of the game? Cool. Wicked. So, your text speed is set to fast, correct? Yep. Cool. So, you're already in a good place. Do you have my 901 macro? Yep. On the controller already? Ready to go? Yep. Just give it a check. So ultimately, I'll do it at the same time as you. Like, I don't even... Let me do it at the same time. Let me save my game first. I heard fishing is probably going to be the hardest. It's not. I've done fishing. Are we going to be able to see his side of this? Like, he's going to share his screen with me, but I don't think he's going to be comfortable sharing it with you guys. I'm not too sure. But I'll do it on mine as well, so you can see. That's fine. You don't need to share the Switch. Most of the problems happen in 10 lines and running the macro. The Switch is just, yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah. So if you go to, let me actually make this screen the other screen on mine. Yeah. So if you go get my 901 macro, it's in the Dropbox. So let me get you a link to it if you've not got it. Oh yeah, dude, go for it, Matt. Give it a go. I need to somehow sign into the chat on multi-stream. Oh, there we go. I think we're good. And then let's connect the controller up. What controller do you need for this? Just an 8BitDo. I'd probably go with the Ultimate 2 Bluetooth because I know that works and that's the one I have. Yeah, so we're going to get a new ID again, just to make sure that you've done it all correct. So we're just going to talk through it, get a new ID, and then we'll go through it from there, yeah? So essentially, as long as you've got your macro, let me just make sure mine's on my controller as well. Yeah, so I've got my 901 macro, which is here. So essentially, we're going to make the save file first, which you've already done. Set your text speed to fast, which you've already done, and then we're ready to go. So if you just completely close down the game and then just boot into it normally, and then we're going to get to the part where you can name your character. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So that doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll explain why we do that. So you don't need to do it. The only reason I was doing it is to show that it's going to click the last click. So the click on the 901 advance, I was just showing that it's going to click at that 6th beat. So essentially, you can run it at the same time. I like to run it at the same time. And the reason I like to run it at the same time is because I can judge them by my eye whereabouts it's clicking. Like, I mean, it's not failed me yet, and I've run this loads of times, and I've had people run it loads of times as well. So, so yeah. But essentially, I just had the pokey timer up, and I'll do it on the stream for these guys as well. But yeah, you don't need it. You just need to push the macro. Cool. So once you've written the name, obviously you hover over OK, and then you're just going to hit your macro button. And let it do its thing. You can't do it on the V1 software, Joseph. Oh, really? Oh, man, that sucks, yeah. Like, I mean, I need to get hold of a Pro 3 because loads of people have got the Pro 3. It's actually cheaper than my one. Yeah, I'm going to need to get hold of it because it's got a different polling rate. So some of the macros run a bit faster on it. So, but I've had people confirm my macros do work on it completely fine, but some people are saying it doesn't. So I still need to do that test. So we're going to hover over OK, and then I'm going to click my macro to create my character. So that's now created my character from a macro. And you're doing the same, aren't you? So... Already in Lokes. Dude, you're rapid. Did you grab the potion from the house? Oh, naughty. I always grab it. The only reason being is because Bulbasaur and Squirtle are both complete wimps, and they get absolutely pwned by their counterparts. So if you need to grab an extra level to check your seed, it's good to have the potion so you don't fail the fight, because, you know, if you fail the fight, it's a waste of time, and... yeah, you'd have to kill more Pokemon out in the wild. But it's not a big problem. Are you going for Charmander? Yeah, dude, you'll boss it. Charmander eats everything. Like, he's just a complete G, that guy is. So, right, so I'm going to get to Oak's Lab as well. Good. I'm just catching up with you. So, we need to do two things here then. So, you need to get your trainer ID. Nice. Sorry, I meant the V1BitDo software. Yeah, the V1BitDo software doesn't work with it. It's got like a weird thing with it. I've got a guy looking into it, but I'm just going to say no at the moment until we get more information, unfortunately. So, what, it starts with 6, yours? So yeah, so as long as it doesn't start with a 0, you just ignore the 0. So essentially, so what's your, can you, oh, you can't do your switch. So what is your trainer ID number? Sorry. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Nice, let's have a look. So that's yours, yeah? Okay, cool. So you've got that in there. You're on FireRed, LeafGreen, good. So then you're going to copy the initial advances that I gave on the 901. Let me just find them for you. Oh my god, what did I do there? Did I just close it? I've got so many tabs open with requests from people for things, it's actually quite overwhelming. No, one macro, here we go. So your initial advances, you're going to want to set to 2290. So on the Pokey Finder first, yeah. So you need that to be 2290. Yeah, 2290, and then your max should be 2310, and then just click generate, and then just hold for a second while I catch up. Hey, with the Pro 3 and Ultimate Bluetooth, we're going the same amount, so I decided to get the Ultimate 2. Yeah, exactly. Ultimate 2 is good. Right, so we're going to make a note of our trainer ID. So I've got a little thing here. I'm just going to put FireRed. This is... So make sure you've got a note of your trainer ID. I've had people literally put their trainer ID in incorrectly. Yeah. I'm going to do Charmander as well, because we could do it at the same time. So I'm going to save up in front of Charmander. So once you've got your trainer ID, you can actually leave the game now. Make sure you've saved and then leave the game, because you don't need to be in the game anymore. And then we're going to do everything else is going to be just getting the numbers ready for our 10 lines and everything else, okay? So you've already put your stuff in here. So we're going to open up Poke Finder, go to ID, FireRed, Trainer ID, and then in here we're going to put, where's my notepad? There it is. So in here we're going to put 2290 and 2310. We could generate. Cool. So like I said, all we're going to check is we're going to be checking 2301 in the advances to 2309. Yeah? The controller is definitely not $80, but yeah. $80 is ridiculous for a controller. So once you've got your advances, so we're ready to go into 10 lines now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into 10 lines. And in 10 lines, we're going to go from the top and we're going to configure it like this. So you're going to choose your version of the game. You're going to make sure you're on mono. Make sure your help button is, your button mode is help. Your seed button is A, because that's very important, because that will help you generate your seed. That's the button that gets held in the macro to go into the continue frames. Extra button is none. Choose your switch version. So what are you using, switch 1 or switch 2? Switch 2. Yep, sure, buddy. Let me sort you out with that. There we go. Welcome. There we go. So yeah, so FireRed, mono, help, A, none, and then choose your switch. Yeah, but you can't play the rest of the game with a Raspberry Pi, but you can with a really nice 8BitDo controller. So this is where people get messed up on this one. So we'll talk about it in a minute. But what I like to do is I like to click in the target seed, and there's a scroll bar here. Make sure the scroll bar is like in the middle, and then just click one in the middle. Just because then we're going to have seeds above it and seeds below it. So when we search, we're going to get something essentially. Make sure the seed plus or minus is 20. There are times where we will change this, and I'll explain when that happens. Okay. And the same with the minimum and maximum advances. We will be changing this to find Pokemon and stuff like that. But just for now, set it to 1,000 and 3,000. And the reason being is because we want to find something that we can shiny hunt really quickly to get our secret ID. Because as soon as you find your secret ID, you can then edit this and go find your Charmander with a good nature. So we're not going to go for a good nature straight away. Okay? And the reason being is because some of the good nature Charmanders are actually quite far out. But if we search in this little section and you find like a modest Charmander, then feel free to hunt for it. But like, you know, it's sometimes they're like really far out. It's not worth the time. Okay. Now this is where we're going to change the so the offset has to be 0 and the overworld frames have to be 600. Okay. Just put 20 on the seed, yeah. So seed 20. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Socket seed. Are you using FireRed as well? Yeah, go for it. Put it 77A1. We're not going to get the same Pokemon, but the seed doesn't matter really. I just pick one in the middle. I pick a seed which has got stuff either above it or below it. Okay. $120 in your currency. Right. I'm going to buy some 8-bit controllers here. Where do you live? I'm going to go over there and sell them all. That'd be insane. I'd make so much money. So minimum advances to 1,000, maximum to 3,000, offset to 0, and overworld frames to 600. Yeah? Cool. Put your trainer ID in. And we're going to take our first secret ID, which is going to be 3. So it's going to be, you look at the advances, so you got 2301, and you're just going to take the secret ID. Wow, mine's 50,000. Holy. Like on the nose. Cool. You got that so far, yeah? So you're going to take your secret ID. So you're going to go back to your Pokefinder. You know what we put those numbers in. And you're going to go to Advances 2301. So down the left-hand side. And then your secret ID. Yeah, and then take your SID, and you're going to put that, and you're going to put those two values. So you're going to put the secret ID in the secret ID, and the trainer ID in the trainer ID. Cool. Underneath, static 1, so that's fine. Category, starters, and then we're going to choose our Charmander. Okay? And now we're going to go find a Charmander. So you're going to click on Shinies, and you're going to do star square. Bro, I've messaged 8BitDo for some form of deal. If they give me some free controllers, I'll ship you one. Right, here we go. And then we're going to click submit. Yeah? And you should get some results back. Have you got any modest on there? Let me have a look. Let me grab my No. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. That's what I want. I want to see that. So it doesn't matter because, like I said, we're going to hunt it. We're going to confirm our secret ID, and then we're going to go get you a good nature. Yeah. So yeah, click back to your thing because I'm looking at your screen. Perfect. Right. So there's a few things here when choosing your target, and you need to be mindful. So you don't have any negative values, which is good. Oh, you do. You have one at the top. You see that -87? You're never going to be able to get that with the current advances that we're using and stuff like that. So that's an out. What you can go as low. I think I've gone as low as about 150. So pick for our first ones. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of time. So pick something around the 600 to 1,000 mark. Yeah, 600 to 1,000. So it doesn't matter what it is. Just pick anything. If you go back to my stream, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab a notepad. Okay, and I'm going to pick one. So I'm going to pick this one here, yeah? And I'm going to copy all of that data, yeah? And I'm going to put that in a notepad. And I'm also going to write the nature, yeah? So the nature is hasty. So I know what I'm looking for. And that's my target picked out. So if you go ahead and pick yourself a target. Yeah, that should be fine. I think with my stream it's a bit lagged, so I'm just going to try and share my screen too with you in Discord. Might be easier. Yeah. Okay, so let me know once you've got your target. Right. Now, a lot of people don't do this, and this is the most common thing I get asked is, oh, I've got my target, I've done the macro, I've gone into the game, and I've got my target, and I put in the IVs, and I can't find it. And the reason they can't find it is because they haven't updated their target seed in 10 lines, okay? So, if you go back to 10 lines and scroll up to the top, you know where we were choosing our seed? Yeah, you're going to take the seed from your Charmander that you want to get, and you're going to put it in there. Yeah? Exactly. See, some people, bro, I'm telling you, it happens. I've even done it, right? So you've done that. Now, if you scroll down, the one that you chose, so the Charmander you chose, if you scroll down, you'll see how it says +0 MS. Yeah? No, just scroll up. Go back up to the top for me. Have you put the seed in, yeah? Is that correct? Yep. So scroll down then. Keep going. Oh, sorry, 1 second. It's my screen. Yeah, there it is. Look, 0 MS. That right there. A533 0 MS 699. Down, stop. Up one more. You see the 0 MS next to it in the brackets? Yeah. So that means now that's the one we're going for. So you're going for a Brave Charmander, and you're at 0 MS. So that means your seed is your target seed. Sorry, is set correctly. Now we need to set one more thing in 10 lines. You see that number, that 1800 number? Yeah, the big one. That to the right. Yeah, that one there. So that's the total amount of time it's going to take. So from booting the game to clicking accept on the Charmander, that's the total amount of time that has to go by for you to get that Pokemon, essentially. So you're going to take that number. So mine is 1572. I'm going to take that number, and you're going to scroll up, and you're going to go find the minimum and maximum advances. Yep. You're going to paste that number in onto both of them. Yeah. Now, for the first number, so the minimum, you're going to take 100 away from that. Okay? And for the second number, you're going to add 100. Yeah? We're set. We're ready to go, man. We're ready to start updating our controller and getting stuff done. So let me just make sure I'm set, because my submit button's grayed out. If your submit button grays out, you have to refresh your page. Most of your settings should stay. Oh, there's one last thing I forgot. There's one last thing. You need to untick the shiny thing. Yeah? So you need to untick that. Perfect. Cool. We are ready. So 69E9. Yep, I'm good on that. I'm going for the Charmander. My frames are good. So my advances are good. My seed's good. That's good. Overworld frames are good. My trainer ID's in. My secret ID's in. We're good to go. Although that's not picking up my Charmander. So 50,000. Let me just check my secret ID. Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna take this one. 660 Blaze. Okay, so now you need to load up load up your controller. There we go, we're good. So now we need to load up the controller, and once we load the controller up, 1627. Cheers, Bradman. Yeah, I saw it in the end. Saw it then. It's hard to teach and do at the same time. I'm trying to do it for your guys' benefit as well. But at least you spotted it, which means you're not going to make that mistake. Let me untick that. So now we're going to do the controller. So what we need to do is we need to open up Eon Timer. Okay. So open up your controller, open up Eon Timer, and put it next to it. Yeah, the program's not a good program. It really isn't. If one thing they could do is improve that, it'd be perfect. Question: do you have the controller plugged into your Switch? Good, 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 good. Yeah, so wireless to the switch is fine. And then you'll have the little dock plugged into your computer. So the little dock with the USB thing. Because then you can easily switch between it. Oh, really? Yeah, use the dock, because the dock in the bottom of it, so if I show, the dock actually has a little dongle in it. A little dongle, and that's really good. So yeah, stick the dock in. Oh, sorry, here. So here's the dock. And then, it's a bit lagged, but there is a little thing in the bottom. You can see that. So you could either... Well, you can just plug the dock in because, like, you don't need to take that out. So it's completely up to you. You can either put the dock in, which is just a USB cable, or you can take the little dongle out the bottom and put it in the computer as well.
Because I've been having problem that I need to change from Bluetooth to
The dongle. Yeah. Yeah, it's a switch at the back of the controller. Ah, okay. Mine's not too bad. So I'll wait till you get connected. Have you tried booting it as admin? Yeah. Potentially. Some cables only do charge, and some cables do charging only and don't do data transfer, which, yeah, it probably might be the cable. Hang on, let me read some comments. I wish I had a battery value on the program. I know, right? Tell me about it. How do you switch between the Switch 2? I flick a little button on the back of the controller. There's a little button. If it's not the Switch, it's another console like DBA, DBS. I just use the advances without those continue frame. If it's not the Switch and the other console, I think you change your... I don't know. I've not done the other ones. I've only ever done Switch, but I think the overworld frames is less or something. I think you set that to like 1200 or something. I can't remember. I would probably refer back to the Pokey RNG website and just go read up about it there on how to do it for the DS. Yeah. There we go. Oh, and there we go. Again, off. Just give the dongle a go. Yeah.
do it need to be on Bluetooth or
2.4. 2.4. Yeah. So it's 2.4, and then Bluetooth will put us on the Switch. Sinotagger, stay for it. Oh, really? Hmm. So it's on 2.4, yeah, at the moment. Hmm. And push the middle button. Hang on. See if we can get you some drivers. You got the 2 wireless, same as me, haven't you? Come in, is it? You try downloading the software again. Here you go. Take that link. Try downloading the software again. I'm unsure why it's not connecting you, to be honest with you. 'Cause, yeah, a bit strange. Can I copy the macro, or do I need to type it myself? Matt, I can give you the macro. You can also type it yourself, but I'll give you the macro. So if you go to that link, the macro's there. Sixth ID. Like, honestly, with the 901, a lot of the people that I've messaged and spoke to about the 901, you're not actually doing it correctly. Oh, really? Okay. At least we're connected. At least we're connected. Right. So so yeah, show me the macro. And you need your Eon timer up as well. And I just have them side by side because I'm going to need information from it. Cool. Right. Cool. Delete that out. We're not going to deal with that. We're going to go from scratch. All right. So we're going to add 3 timers. Okay? It's 3 timers. First one's in MS, second one's in advances, and the third one's in advances. Yeah? In the third one, we can put target at 600, and then we're just going to leave that alone. We're never going to touch that. Okay? The next one, obviously, you already know the score because you've done it before, but we're going to take our target MS. Okay? We're going to take our target MS, and we're going to put it in the first box. First box, yeah, that one there. So that very first one you've got with the MSs. So that number needs to go in the very first box at the top. So you know how you've got, yeah. So yeah, that one there. Yep, perfect. And then we're going to take the smaller number. So not the next number, the smaller number, and that's going to go in the second box in target at the bottom. Okay, and that's going to give us our 2 times we're going to try. Okay. So let me have a look at your screen, see what times you've got. So you see how it says, oh, change that unit to advances because that's in MS at the moment. That one there, yeah. So it should go MS, advances.
And
The 669 is right, yeah, correct. Okay, cool. So you've got 2 numbers there we're going to use now. So you're going to use the big number and the next phase number, although that doesn't look right because it's gone to MS again. Are you using the scroll wheel when going up to the top? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it sometimes changes it. So right, we got the 2 numbers now. So those 2 numbers we're now going to put in the macro, okay? So the first big number is going to go in the time where the 2 is. So if you open up just double click into it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that first number there. Yeah, and you're going to set that to the big number. So the big number. So mine's 30307 and whatever yours is. I'd probably just type it. I'm not sure whether you'd have to check your number, yeah. Yeah, and then you'll have on your other Eon timer, there will be the number below it that says next phase. That number then goes in the one to the right of it. Yeah? So mine is 11050. Yep. Once that's done, you hit save. Thanks to you, Casino Junior File. Use it as a base. Got every casino shiny. Send them my thanks. Oh no, you're welcome, man. Yeah. The casino one did well. Loads of people just edited themselves. I managed to get them. I'll talk about what the common mistakes are in the 901 once I'm done dealing with this and we're hunting. Then I can answer some questions. I hover over OK, press the macro. Shino, you attempted to get the advances. Yeah, we'll talk about the 901. We'll talk about the 901. Right, are you ready to go? Yeah. Cool. So. Yeah, so yeah, hit save and then just flick the switch at the back and it will automatically just go back to the switch. And then you're going to do the reboot sequence. So that will be, you're going to click into the profile and then as the game's about to load, you're going to hit the home button. Yeah. So you should be ready to go. It should say playing on your Pokemon game. And then you're just going to push your macro. $600, Bala. It's 600 advances. Because that's what we set our 10 lines to, 600. So yeah, blank brain, yeah. So you but a lot of people haven't been changing their text to fast. A lot of people have been changing more settings in their settings. So when they come to doing the 10 lines, they're actually searching for Pokemon that they're never going to find. There's a lot of things. Like the 901 macro has worked for pretty much everybody that I've walked through it and done it with. So, you know, the fact that 10 people can do it and 3 people can't, and the 3 people that I've spoken to that can't do it have made a mistake. So yeah. Right, so we should have your Charmander by now. Cool, so we're going to go into 10 lines now. We're going to put some details in, yeah? So make sure your shinies is on any, and then we're going to put the details in, which you obviously know how to do because you've done this. I only put the gender if it's female. You can put the gender though. It is a good habit to get into, but I put it in if it's a female. Like on my list here, I've been brought back all males except 1 female, but I know I'm definitely not that one, and I already know where I am in this list pretty much. But we are going to confirm it by going and grabbing a level or 2. So let me have a look at your 10 lines once you've done that. And okay, so here we go. So looking at that list there, what's your things that you're going for? Your continue frames. 7699 or something, isn't it? Yeah, 669. So already on your frames, right? I can see there's a 764, 757, and a 746. You're probably not one of those because it's too high for the automation to mess up that bad. Okay, so what I need you to do now is just go and grab a level, yeah, and I guarantee those ones will disappear, yeah. So I'm gonna go do the same. I'm gonna go and grab a level. You're bacon here. Patrick, how's it going, my guy? I'm back in the lab. Can't keep me away. I love them shiny Pokemon. I'm just trying to help you, dude. Sorry, which number? So with your yeah, I'm looking. So 86647. Is that your trainer ID? That one there is what you're looking for. So that's your continue frames. So you're trying to hit the continue frames. Yeah. So you're trying to hit that in combination with your seed MS. So the MS is for your seed. So you're trying to hit those two together, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So you should have a level now. Cool. So now we're going to go update it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click in the IV calculator. We're going to press enter. We're going to put number 6 because we're level 6, and then fill out your EVs again, yeah? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I've got one result. What have you got? Because he would have leveled, he would have got more HP. He's definitely not got 19.
It says, oh, I didn't level up.
Ah, did you lose the fight? No?
Maybe I did.
Okay. So if you've lost the fight, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Go out the lab and run north and kill 2 level 3 Pokemon. Yeah? I'll let you do that. I'll let you do that.
It's never happened.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. We got it. We got it. We're going to get at you. Trust me. We're going to get at you. It's happening today. Is there something in my settings that could be messing up my 901 other than fast text? Yeah, so if I go to my settings here, like a lot of people have been trying to do this off of like accounts they've already got, but your settings should look like this pretty much. The things that will throw it out, and they're listed here in 10 lines, right, is your sound. So if your sound is set to mono in game or set to mono in 10 lines, but then you've got it different, you know, the other way around. So let's say I had my sound on stereo, okay, and then I tried to do this. I will never find a Pokemon in 10 lines because 10 lines is only saying, okay, you meet this condition, this condition, this condition, and you're looking for this. So I'll find you that. But our Switch doesn't match the conditions we've given 10 lines, so we're never going to find it. So you've got to make sure you match 10 lines. So you see here, my sound is mono, sound is mono. Button is help, button mode is help. The seed button is A. Now, you never touch this. The seed button A is what is pressed and held in the macro when the game starts. So you know you watch the big cutscene, you have the Venusaur Charizard, and that A button is what generates your seed. So that's it. So I would check these two, make sure they match in game, make sure your text speed's on fast, save the game in front of your Pokemon, and give it another go. You're getting on, you're murdering them Pokemon, yeah? Oh, 3 hits. Nice. That was fast. Jesus. That fast. Hang on. So you got 3 hits. Okay. So have you got your seed up on your notepad again? So you're on A533, yeah? That's your seed, yeah? Just go check the seed at the top that you're on the same one. A533. Good. Okay. So you've got 3 hits. Now, oh my god. Let's have a look what your hits are. So, you've got Sassy, Blaze. So you're going to be one of the bottom 2, I reckon. Okay? Now, because you have a plus 218 and a plus 34, I would be putting in the details into Eon Timer for the plus 218. And the reason being is because it's not as much of an adjustment as 234, but it's enough that it's going to give you something. Yeah? So you're going to open up your Eon Timer and you're going to take your MS that you hit. So the MS that you hit, and you're going to put it in the top box, in the hitbox though. Yeah? So it has to go in the hitbox. So you put that in there. Don't press anything, and you're going to put your continue frames that you hit as well. So you're going to put 671. I'm going to put my 519, yeah? Yep, so yours is going to be your other number, yeah? So don't copy mine. Yeah, so that first one in your first box. In the hit, yep, perfect. And then... Nope. The continue frames one. So the 671, that one right there. They're the only 2 numbers you're ever going to really want to look at. Yeah, because they're the ones. So now you're going to hit update at the bottom. Yeah? Yeah? So now you've hit update, you'll have like a bunch of like calibration numbers and you'll have some new times. Okay. So now we're going to connect our controller and we're going to put the new times in. Yeah. And then, yeah, and then we'll close the game, do the reboot thing again, where you open it, home button, and then push the macro. And then we're just going to, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. So if you update your times, 30357, 13, 410. Hello there. Connect your controller to the Switch is what helped me finally get my SID. Personally, might help. Yeah, I heard some people saying connecting it can help with like latency issues and stuff like that. I personally don't connect mine, and I've hit lots of SIDs. But yeah, it could help other people. That's 100% sure. Been using the dongle. Dongle's fine. I know what I'm doing. These I got the Zapdos with the macro on my LeafGreen and SR. I used Ace for my secret ID, but getting the Starker from this yet has to work. Yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of people have just chose to do the Ace. I feel like I have the macro set right, but the continuous screen frames aren't close. I've been trying since yesterday. Have you closed your software completely down and reopened it to make sure your macro is getting the correct time? Because you could not be getting the correct time. Yep. Yep. So so put that big number in there. Yep. So that's always going to go in that box there. And then that second number, your 11149, is it? You're going to put that in there. Yeah, put that in there. Hit save. Cool. Disconnect your controller by flicking the switch at the back. And then boot the game and let it go through, yeah? I think I'd sweat too much doing Ace. I'd make a mistake. I would let my Switch die. I would do everything wrong. Oh, bro, just buying them. I bought a Switch Lite for 20 quid. Like, it's like what, $30, $40? I just bought a Switch Lite. I don't need to do Ace. Or get Friends. Friends is a good one. Alright, here we go. I'm doing my second. It took me like a few days to like figure it out and get it working, and I had to learn how to do 10 lines, and I'd never done RNG manipulation. This is like my first like week and a bit doing it, so I'd never done it before, so I had to learn it all and learn what I had to do, and yeah. It was yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun. I honestly like the technical stuff behind it. So, yeah, quite enjoy it myself.
Okay, so now I got the new Pokemon. Do I need to remove all the old?
So yeah, you'll need to set it to your new nature and set your IVs, because we're gonna search again basically. And then we're going to go get another level just to narrow our results down. And we could even get 2 levels. We could even go 2 levels. Ace is easy to grasp, though. Great for trashing bad IV. Yeah, but like the EVs and IVs don't matter. The nature is the only thing that matters in this game. There's no online play. There's no competitive play. And if you need a maxed IV Charmander to defeat the game, you probably shouldn't be playing. Like, like, you know... You're going to transfer it out of the game anyway. As long as you've got a good nature and the origin tag, when it goes to champions, the EVs, they don't exist, so it doesn't matter. So you're just wasting your time. Ultimately, as well, if you're ace glitching stuff in, I don't know, and I've not heard anybody saying, but it could come into the game in such a way where it's detectable in Pokemon Home. So when you try and transfer it out, you're just going to get banned. Oh no, I'm going to lose. Oh, no, I didn't. I survived. Holy. 2 HP Charmander. Jeez. Yeah. I've gotten about 20 starter shiny Pokemon. I've got duplicates, and I have multiple accounts because I want to do all the dogs as well. And obviously, you can only get certain dogs if you've got a certain starter. So I've got 3 accounts set up with their SIDs ready to go, so I can do each starter. I did a stream the other weekend, and I did all 3 starters on 3 different accounts in 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah. It is indeed. No, I've not done that. I've not got that far through the game yet because so many people keep asking me to help them with this. I don't actually have time to play the game. So I'm slowly trying to do it off stream or on stream whenever I'm not doing anything like this. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you actually defeat the rival this time, yeah? Yeah, good. Okay, so go north, and you're going to kill 2 level 3 Pokemon, or 1 level 4 if you get lucky. I've just got a level 4, so I'm going to get a level off of this. Now, it's important to know when killing these Pokemon to get more levels is that you can't kill more than 4 of the same kind of Pokemon that grants the same EVs, because otherwise it's going to knock all your results out. So Pidgey and Rattata both grant, I think it's speed EVs. So you can only kill in a combination of 3, which is enough to get a level and a bit. So that's why I always path up to like where the Mankeys are, because they give attack IVs. But just basically just kill 2 level 3 Pokemon, and you should be on your way to level 7. Cool, we got level 7. Let's see what we get. Oh, I'm down to 1 again. Oh, I'm very close. I'm one advance out, and I'm 2 frames out. Two seeds out. Sorry, 2 seeds. Finding, well, it's the same thing. If you find your shiny, you've got your secret ID, right? So yeah, so I'm very close to seeing if this is my secret ID or not. Or a her. I will at some point. There's a Discord that I'm currently building. It's going to go live soon. I'll flash up the Discord. You won't be able to join it, but I'm doing a Discord which is going to have all the macros in it, help, request macro guide. It's going to have literally everything in it. So I'm literally building it as we speak. What would you consider a good reason to go hunt Mankeys? What do you mean? Hunt it for a shiny or hunt it to level? Okay, good. No, this is what we want. So you've got no Pokemon, yeah? So first things first. Check your stats. Make sure you've definitely got them in. Yeah, make sure they're definitely right on the level 7. So now you're going to scroll up for me, and you're going to change your seeds to 50. No, Total Shaman. That one there. Yeah. Change that to 50, and then go down and click submit. Okay, so you're not out on your seed. That's fine. So now you're going to go up again, and you're going to go to your minimum and max advances, the one below it, and you're just going to add like another 100 to it. And then go down and click continue. Yeah, you take 100. Yeah, minus on the minimum. So minus 100 and minus the maximum, and then go refresh. There you go. That's where you are. So that's what you've hit. So now we're going to take those numbers and put them in Eon Timer. Yeah? So the MS is your seed, and you're going to put that in your hit box on your MS box. So you know how you've got your first box? Yeah, and you're going to put it in your hit, and you put your MS in there, and then you're going to take your continue frames as well, and you're going to put it in the box as well. And then you're going to, and then update, and then we're going to update the controller. Yeah? Cool, let's go do that. Exactly. A lot of people get confused and like, oh, I've got no Pokemon. It doesn't work. It's crap. And it's like, no. You just need to go check. Something's happened. Like, to be honest with you, when I get that, the first thing I do is I plug my controller in and check my times and make sure they match my Eon timer. And I sometimes even close the controller software down because the software on the controller is actually horrendous. So normally, but this is once you've done a few calibrations and then you all of a sudden you're like way out. It's like, okay, it's done something weird. Yeah. For 10 lines, you need to level up only if you see more than one result. Yeah, I would probably level up a couple of times if you see more than one result. I try and get it down to like either 1 or 2. It just helps you edit your Eon timer even more accurately so you can hit it better. So, see, I agree that you don't need good IVs for competing in the game. They look so far like nothing to do with champions. Well, I still only have good IVs, especially. Yeah, like I mean, if it's within time reason, being back. Yeah, honestly, if it's within time reason, like I have like a near max Charmander, and that's because it wasn't that long. It was just there, and I was like, oh, that's got better IVs and the good nature. I'll get that one. So yeah, I completely agree with you on that. You gotta make sure to always remove and add the macro back to the controller after editing the macro. I've not had to do that, but like I mean, if that's what you do, that's fine. I don't have to do that. If I run it and I'm so far out, I'll go check my macro, and if my macro looks fine, I'll close my software, reopen it, reconnect my controller and check it again. Normally it's then out and it doesn't look right, and that means I've just reset the software, which means then I can update my macro and run it again. But I mean, if you disconnect it every time, that's completely fine. Yeah, TGTV, yeah, you're all right. But like, yeah, again, what's the point in wasting that time and effort? Like what do you get out of it? I mean, if you want to waste that time and effort in doing that, that's completely fine. Nothing wrong with it. But a lot of people just fixate on that, and realistically, it doesn't actually matter. So. Okay, we got a sassy boy. Oof. Yeah, you should definitely put the gender. Yeah, definitely put the gender. So here, guys, I got this one. There's no way I didn't get. There's no way I got that. There's literally no way I got that, and the reason there's no way I got that is because I was at 659 before, and I only did such a small adjustment that it literally makes it impossible to hit that. Okay, and I was like 34, so I was 2 seeds out, and now I'm 1 seed out. So I know that I'm one of these two, and I definitely know I'm not that one. I am this one, which means I am 1 advance out, and I am 1 seed out. So I am very close. So what I've done is I'm going to make a note of that. So I've put my plus 17 and 661, and I'm just going to run the macro again. Because the macro, as much as sometimes you can dial it in, where I hit like 5 shiny Geodudes yesterday just by running the macro to see how many times I can hit it consistently. And sometimes you can dial it into that point. Other times it just flutters around. So, I mean, I just run the macro again and see if I get the same, or get less, or get more, or I might even get my shiny frame. If you're macro on... Oh. Yep, that means you're on seed. You're on seed, if that's it, yeah? So you've got 1 with 0 MS, and what's your other number? 672. Cool. What are you trying to hit? 669, is it? 669. So you're very close, you know. So you're 3 advances away, and you're on seed. Yeah. Now to confirm that, get a level. Get a level to confirm that. Just be sure. If your macro on the controller isn't updating first, make sure to deactivate the macro first, edit it, then reactivate it back on the remote. It's foolproof. Okay, that's good to know. 100%. If I'm already breeding for shiny, as I say in Sword, I might as well aim for the best IVs where I can. Same with RNG minutes. Why wouldn't you try and get the best? Exactly, man. Yeah, Big Bang's got it. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay. And is your 0 MS1 there? Yeah, it is. And look what else you've got there. You have one that's 201 MS away and 857 frames. So your top one. 857, impossible, because you've been calibrating around the 600 mark. 857 is way too far out. Your controller just won't hit it with the macro. It would give you like maybe plus or minus 70 to 90 if it's out. But you're fine. And you definitely can't be the bottom one, because the bottom one's even further out. So you're definitely that middle one. So what would you do here? What would you do? Okay, so here we go. So that seed, you will never change that while you're hunting. Okay, so you don't need to take that anywhere. Now, you see your MS time. Normally, what we do is we take that if you're out of your seed, and we take that and put it in Eon Timer, right? But because you're on seed, you don't need to touch that. So you leave that alone now. For now, you might need to touch it later, but you don't need to touch it now because you're on seed. So now you've got your continue frames, which is 672, and you're going for 669. So we're going to take that into Eon Timer. And you're going to put that into your second box. So, yeah, that one. Not the calibration, the hit, yeah. And then click update. And the only thing you're going to update on your macro is that second number. Yeah, and then you go run your macro again. Oh, we hit Sassy again. We hit Sassy with 15, 19, 10, 10, 12, 11, 10. I hit exactly the same one again. Okay, so now I'm just going to do an adjustment. And I should get my shiny frame. Should hit my shiny frame. Gerbil, how's it going, buddy? How's your hunts going? Oh, you got the Eevee? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Bro, I might have to take my Discord name out of my comments on YouTube and the description. I've got like 60 friend requests. I can't do 60. Someone from Reddit. Yeah, was it Luke Fret? Was it Luke Fret? Because if so, he got it from me. Can I link PokeFinder? I use the downloadable one, so yeah, here it is. If I can recommend, keep your file glitch free. Use an infinite nugget at the bridge is enough to get the casino points you need. Or is it a grind otherwise? If I can recommend to keep your... Yeah, Christian, I've got a plan for people. It involves a level 21 Geodude. If you can figure it out from there, we can be friends. We got Brave. So my target is my target. I didn't. Oh, I forgot to write down. I put Blaze instead. So my target. I forgot to write down the name of my target, but I think this is my shiny frame. So it's not the shiny, unfortunately, but we know we're expecting that. I'm expecting to get mine on 2305 or 2307. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Charmander, Brave. 519, 12, 10, 12, 10, 10. So I'm going for 660, which, I mean, this one here again. Oh, so we did an adjustment and we've hit this now. So we hit this. So we were plus 17 on our seed, and we were 661, which means we were over 1, and we adjusted. So, and now we are plus 17, which I'm going with controller time in, and we're at 659. Okay, so we're just going to run the macro again. Are you rerunning yours, yeah? Cool, cool. Right, so do you... No. Do you know why you've got a lot of hits? What did we change earlier? Yeah, so if you scroll up, if you scroll all the way up, so we changed your seeds. So put your seeds back down to 20. Yep, and then you want to put the advances up. So put the minimum up by 100. So that would be 1769. And then you're going to do that down, so 1969. And then just click rerun, and you should have less. Scroll down. Yeah, so it's a bit less. Right, so at glance, okay, you've got one that's on frame, you've got one that's one that's on seed, you've got one that's 1 seed too early, and one that is 1 seed too late. And then you've got, in your continue frames, you've got a 666, 645, and a 695. And what were you trying to hit? 699, 699 was it? Yeah. So which one of those three do you reckon you are? Okay. Why that one? You did. You did, but you could also hit 1 seed higher or 1 seed less as well. How far out is your continue frame? So you're trying to hit 699, but that's 666. That's quite far out, and we made an adjustment, right? But you adjusted up and not down. So what's the next one that it could be? Is that a 595? Is that a 595 there below it? Okay. And then you've got 645, yeah? Okay, so what I'd do is I'd level here. Yeah, so grab a level. And just double check your IVs as well. Self-destruct 21, not bad at all. Yeah. So I'm writing a macro that is basically going to farm you golden nuggets overnight as long as you have a level 21 self-destructing Geodude and you've not completed the bridge. I had a funny thing happen while I was on RNG shiny Pikachu. I had a frame that was 2 off that would give me a shiny Caterpie, so it was red. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, that's so sick. That's so sick. But we got relaxed. Okay, let me have a look. Oh, I've hit my shiny frame, so we can go on to the next SID now. You got 3 hits. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you were right. Or were you? Or were you? So you were either on seed and way far back on your sorry, you either +1 seed and way far back on your continue frames, because 595 is really far back. So what I would do is I'd get 1 more level to go kill 2 level 3s. Wicked. So guys, I've hit my shiny frame. As you can see here, I have star, which means I've hit my shiny frame for this secret ID. 301 is not my secret ID. I'm going to go to 303 now, and I'm going to take that and go find a Charmander. And why? I'll do this for you as well. So I've hit my shiny frame. Okay, so I've got my star, but now I need to go get another target on my other on my other secret ID. So I'll go to my list and I'll go to the next one, and we are only doing the odd numbers because we didn't custom name our rival. So I'm going to take my secret ID. I'm going to put it into my 10 lines. I'm going to delete out my nature. I'm going to click shiny star, and I'm going to click continue and see if it finds anything. Because what I want to do is I want to try and stay on the same seed. So I'm only editing 1 time. I don't need to edit this one. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything. So I'm just going to push my seeds out to 50 and see if I can find anything within 50 seeds. And we do. We find this guy. So that's my next one. And then we just set it up exactly the same way.
Okay, so now I've hit
1. Let me have a look at which one you got. Yeah, see, you're good. See, you're getting it already. So you take that number, put it in your hitbox on the Eon timer. Yep, on your continue screen frame. So that's your second box. So that one there, put it in there, click go. No, oh, you're going for 669. Is that right? Is that target right? I thought it was 699 on your notepad. What's on your notepad? Oh, 6. Oh, okay, cool. So you're 3 free advanced fit. Sorry, I thought it was 699. I've been saying 699. Oh, good. You're even closer than I thought. I thought, Jesus, he's way far out. What happened there? It's all right, though. We'll play it cool. We'll act like it was planned. No, that's fine. Dude, you're so close then. You're like so close. So all you need to do is go and edit your time, and you'll probably hit your shiny frame. Like, you're probably going to hit it. Twisted, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I've kind of built one, but I've not tested it. So I'm not going to send it out yet, unfortunately. But like I said, the Discord is coming. The Discord is like literally, it's built. I'm just fleshing it out with information, and then you guys can have all the info in the world. You can request all the stuff you want in the world. I'm going to try and do more of these little one-on-one things with people and get them their shinies and secret IDs and shiz. Because sometimes you just need to go for it. So we're going to take my new stuff. And I'm not going to touch the calibration. I'm just going to paste in the stuff that I need to put in. I'm just going to change my target, basically. Yeah, don't worry, it'll come soon, buddy, and I'll sort it out for you. I'm going to do it on first cast, though. So, like, there's a possibility that you cast and don't get anything on the line, and then you'll have to just reboot your Switch. But I feel like first cast is probably the way forward. Especially for timing. I could do a double cast one if you want to do double cast, but there's still no chance that you'll catch something on a double cast. So my controller there was disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting. So just to confirm, I'm going to close my software down and reopen it. And I'm going to reconnect my controller, and I'm going to just double check my times because I don't trust it. I seriously don't trust it. It has actually updated, so we're good. Come on, let's just bang this next shiny frame out in one go. It'd be lovely. Who are you teaching? It was just a guy that reached out to me on Discord. He wants his shiny. He's been soft resetting for ages. We're going to save him from the lab. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Twisted. I'll probably do a single cast, double cast. So, you got 3 hits. Right, okay. Which one do you think you are? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Shall I tell you why you're that one? Because you're going for 669, you made an adjustment, and you went up a little bit. But also, the other 2, look how far off seed they are. One of them's like 20 off seed, and the other one's like 10. So, what I would do in this point is I would just run the macro once more. I'd make a note of what you got. So, just put on a notepad somewhere, minus 17, 667. Yeah. So you can put that there as well. That's fine. Just don't get it mixed up with what you're actually going for. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then just run the macro again. And the reason we're doing this is because you just want to be sure that you're going to hit around that same area again before you make another adjustment. Yeah? Because I found you can adjust too much. Yeah. Like, I've been so close, and I've spent an hour just messing around with the macro to the point where I've just deleted it, and then I did 3 calibrations and hit it, and I thought, that's it. So if I ever get into the point where I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, I'm just resetting and going again. Like, I'm not messing around. The amount of times I've reset and gone again and got it in, like, 10 minutes is, you know, it just warrants it. Ooh, hello. We got a lot. What's my seeds at? That's why. So I got a lot of results there that I wasn't expecting to get a lot, and I went up and checked my seeds, and my seeds were still on 50 from when I was searching for my Pokemon, so I just dropped it down to 20 again. And then I searched, and there you go, I got less results. So I'm actually trying to hit 552. So I could be this one. Could be this one. I could be this one. But I can't be that one because that's 618, and that's way too high. Can't be 619 because it's also too high. And 502 is also too low. So to confirm which one of these 2 we are, I'm saying with this one, like, just to be optimistic, but we're just going to grab a level. Because I also don't think I can be, like, that many seeds off. Right, let's have a look what you get on your next one. You can hit the exact same one. Yeah, that's fine. You can have a different one. Yeah, a different one's fine. So you hit a different one. So look where you're at now. Look where you're at now. Minus 17, 668. Yeah? Yeah? So make a note of that and run it once more. Yeah, so here we go. Here we go. Right. So this macro is good, right? But I think there's something to do with the macro talking to the switch and when it clicks the button. Now, I feel because we're automating it and it's going off and we don't know exact timings and all this sort of stuff, when it clicks on a frame, like in between it changing. And then there's a coin flip to see which one it registered on. If that makes sense. So it could be on 554 and 555 at the same time when it clicks. And then it's just up to a coin flip to say, oh, actually, you landed on 554, or actually, you landed on 555. And it's just that variance of the controller. Like, the macro isn't perfect. It is designed to help you be more consistent, but it's not designed to be completely perfect, unfortunately. So that's why I'll run it a few times and I would just see what I get. And if I'm constantly getting like 3 less, then I will adjust it. And we'll talk about it in a minute once you get your second lot of stats. Ooh, we're close. We are on MS. We are on MS and we're too high. So see, I knew which one I was. We're too high. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a note of the too high. So I'm just going to go underneath my thing and I'm going to put what I got. And I'm on seed, so I don't need to make a note of that. I'm going to run the macro again. Yeah, see? See? So what? So let's have a look at your results in your notepad then. So you got 666, you got 667 and 668. Yeah? So, but what you need to look here, right, is you're hitting, when you hit on seed, you're getting 666. When you're hitting off seed, you're getting 667 or 668. So you're getting higher. Okay? So what I would do is I'll just take that 666, okay, and I would put that into the hit on your on timer and then adjust. Yeah. I made a I made a macro for 60 plus minutes. Yeah, like I mean, yeah. It was the same with what did I do? I did something. I had to do that. I think it was a Doug Trio to get a jolly. It was like a 3.5 minute timer. So I made one that goes up to like 5 minutes. Should I restart from the 901 macro if I didn't hit my SID between 2290 and 2310? Like I mean, yeah. I'd remake mine if I don't hit between 2301 and 2309. I don't know why you're on even numbers though, because you should only be checking odd numbers on a 901. Well, actually, it depends if you named your character or not. I'm not gonna lie. If I hit the same, if I do not hit my SID between, oh wait, no, sorry, I'm not gonna lie. If I hit the same continue screen frame, even if it's one off, I make the adjustment and I'll hit the next one without fail. Nice. Yeah, you should. The note 901. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because TY, you hit yours using the 901, didn't you? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. 5550. So I hit 555 and I've hit 554. So I'm just going to put 554 in here. Click update and go again. This macro changed my life. You're welcome. Wait till you get the sweet scent macro and start just grabbing any Pokemon you want. That stuff's fun. That stuff is fun. I got Charmander for 1.5 hours when I was first learning. Got Bulbasaur in 35 minutes. After I had it down, I got the Magikarp in 5 resets. Super. Yeah, exactly. You need the first one. You need to pop your cherry and then you're good to go, you know. The hard part for me was understanding the 0 frame you want is not the same as plus. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wonder if there's an RNG minute for always winning at the slot machine. Like, I mean, that would be hilarious. I've won at the slot machines on stream like 3 times, and I lost my nuts when I say I went crazy. I was like, yes, give me them coins. Fucking mad. Working through Snorlax. There is a Snorlax one, but that's pretty cool. Let me know how you get on with it. You have to adjust your overworld frames. So let me see if I got the notes for it. Let's see if I got the notes for it for you, my guy. Who did I speak to about testing the Snorlax one? So I have a French macro there. That's fine. That's fine. Have a check. Get a level if you need. And then you make a note of it. So yeah, so I gave... Yeah, so the Snorlax shiny, you need your overworld frames to 1,000 because of the flute delay. And then, yeah. Yeah, you can do 1,200 as well. 1,000 works. 1,200 just to be sure, right? Yeah, but that's because you don't know how to use 10 lines, Luke. Push your seeds out and your minimum and maximum advances if you're not getting any results. Plus the 901 macro doesn't determine what you're getting on your Charmander in 10 lines. So the 901 macro is working. You just unfortunately don't know how to use 10 lines and the macro and know how to identify your Charmander, which is fine. We can teach that. But it's not the 901 macro that's doing that, buddy. Just so you know. You hit 1? Let's have a look. Cool. What is it? How far out are we? 670. You're close, man. You're close. Run the macro again. But make a note of this first, though. But run the macro again. Run it again. Because you're 1 seed under. You're 1 seed under, but 1 frame over. So, I mean, you can run it again and just hit your shiny, potentially. Oh, see, look, I'm on mine. I'm 1 seed over, and I think I'm trying to hit 552, and I'm 1 advance under. So that's funny. So I'm gonna make a note of that. So you're too high and I'm too low. Oh, you're too low and I'm too high. Wow. So you're still going to search for shiny, but then you're going to push your seeds and your maximum advances out from like 1,000 to 5,000, and then you just go find a modest shiny, and then you go hunt for that, essentially. Yeah, it's pretty simple once we get it. The hardest part is getting your secret ID. Once you've done that, and if you know how to use 10 lines, you can get anything in the game shiny with whatever nature and EVs you want. Run it mercilessly 100 times. Exactly, Baconator. How's your chickens today, brother? This guy, Baconator, he came into the chat when I was first doing this, and he was like, oh, teach me. And I'm like, dude, you need to go watch these videos. He was like, okay, I'll be right back. He came back. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get this at all. Like, good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. And then he dips out again. And then he comes back, and he's like, oh, yeah, by the way, I got my shiny. Make no adjustment. You're in control. I know, right? Yeah, TPF. Yeah, you're right. You could do that. You can definitely use Teachy TV. Still alive for now. Brother, are they not just egg hens, or are they literally like, you know, pluck them and send them off to the shops, you know? Oh, I think we hit my shiny seed again. Yep, hit my shiny. Cool, that's 2 secret IDs done. And we go on to the next. So I'm expecting to hit it on this one or the one after it. Oh, we've got some... oh, no. Hang on. Come on, Josh. Click the shiny button. Oh, we do have a shiny on these continue frames. Right. Oh, okay. That's crazy. Okay. So make a note of it and run it once more. So you've hit what? What have you hit? Tell me what you've hit. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 3. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Take the 6, 7, 3 because it's closer to 6, 7, 9 and put the 6, 7, 3 into your hit on Eon timer and send it. 6, 7, 8 is just, that's way out. I won't have time to go through that right now, Lemon. Like, basically, the 901 will help you generate your secret ID. The full 60 plus is if you want to hunt for shinies that have got more than 60-second wait time on your second timer. The sweet long is also the same thing. It will allow you to go up to 3 minutes for sweet scent in Pokemon. And the sweet S is just for normal sweet scent. Anything less than 60 seconds on the second timer. That's the quick description. Right, second shiny time. So 051 seed. So we're going to take our seed that we're hunting for. We're going to put it in our target seed. We're going to take our total advances, which is this number here, and we're going to put this into here and into here, and we're going to add 100 to this, and we're going to take 100 from this. We're going to just click to make sure we get our shiny, which we do. This is what we're going for, and then we're going to undo the shiny like this. We're going to open up Eon timer. We're going to open up what we're going to go for, which is this here. We're going to put our MS into our target. Not changing our calibration because we've already done our calibration. Put it into our target. We get our new times. We update our controller. Are the set? No, sweet scent. You need to do different. Look, sweet scent. With the sweet scent macro, your Eon timer here needs to be 574. You need an offset of 474 in 10 lines, and you need overworld frames of 500. I'll post it in the chat for you. Yeah, it's probably easier to do it that way. Hang on, I've got a billion notes somewhere. These all need to go on to the Discord. So there's my super rod macro that I'm going to do. The roaming Entei macro that I'm going to do. Here's the sweet scent. Oh, it doesn't format it very well on YouTube. 500 overworld frames in 10 lines. 474 offset in 10 lines. 574 in Eon timer. Yeah, give that a go, buddy. What am I going for? Oh, I'm going for timid. Timid's good. Okay, let's have a look. Hang on. Let's have a look. Show me your results. Oh, you definitely didn't hit that. You hit the 667, mate. Look at your seed. Look at your seed. Minus 184. You've been hitting constantly 0 or plus or minus 17. So 17 MS is a seed. Yeah, so that there is one seed too early. Yeah. So the other one, plus 17, is one seed too late. So you're definitely not that 184. It's impossible because you've calibrated it to a point where you're within plus or minus a seed. So you're definitely at 667. So that's really close to 669. So I'd run the macro again. Yeah. I'd run it again and record that 667 somewhere. But yeah. Even worse, no teacher TV for starter unless you respawn the starter and do it later. Like, I mean, yeah, sure. 8BitDo, what am I using? I'm using the Ultimate 2 Bluetooth controller. Ultimate 2 Bluetooth. Does that mean I need to add and change 3 different inputs in the macro sweet scent and load 2 for the start? No. If you're using the sweet scent long, then yes, but sweet scent normal, you're only doing 2 inputs. You don't touch the 575. The sweet scent macro already has the you don't touch the 574. The sweet scent macro already has the 574 in it. You can't use the starter macro for it. You have to use the sweet scent one. Luke, put the settings into 10 lines. So 500 overworld frames, 474 offset. Go find your shiny, and then on your Eon timer, rather than having 600 on your last timer, you're putting in 574. Update your controller and run the macro. Oh. We hit a modest Charmander. We've got loads of results. Hello. Loads of results on this one. I'll put my seeds back. Seeds are back. They're good. That's fine. I'm going to go with 3-1. I'm going to go with I'm either here or here. And one of these two. I'm going to go with I'm this one. We'll level up and find out. I don't want to keep bothering you with questions. Is there a stream where I can explain? No, I've not done a sweet scent one yet. Well, I say I haven't done a sweet scent. The stream, not yesterday, day before, I was sweet scenting on that stream. But I didn't really explain it because I was testing it out and using it. But you can ask the questions. Just ask the questions. You have very valid questions, my guy. I need to get a drink soon, though, because of all this talking. It's drying me out. So what'd you get on your second one, my guy? Oh, leveling it. Oh, yeah, you did. Jeez. But looking at those hits, right, can you tell which one you're going to be? Because I can. Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a very good guess. I would probably say that one. Like, your MS is out, but it's, you know, it's the closest one to what your advancement frames are. So, yeah, just confirm it and check, but it's a good guess. I think I'm this one here, so we'll confirm it. Because what I do is I try and guess which one I think I am and then go confirm it, and then that way I get good. Yeah, see, told you. Whoosh. Knew it. Knew it. Let me just make a note. Minus 16, 628. There you go, see? So, what adjustments are you making? Talk me through it. Tell me what you're going to do. So what have you done? You've hit 667 twice, yeah? And you've also hit a minus 17 and a minus 33. If I'm being genuinely honest, I'll take the first result and change both on the first one you got. So the minus 17 and the 667. Because the minus 17... to go minus 33, that means it's another seed. So you're probably going to be bouncing around between... So you're probably on minus 17, and you're going to hit then minus 33 and 0, either side of it. So I would adjust that to get your time in. And then because you've hit 667 twice, you're pretty dialed in on your advances. So in your Eon timer, you're going to put your 667 in the advances. And then you're going to take your MS time. So from the 17, yeah? Yep, hit 667, and then don't press anything yet. And then in your hitbox for your time at the top, so the top one, that one there, you're going to put in the 38625. You know whatever the one for the minus 17 is, the one above it, and then the MS, always the MS. No, the big number, yeah, that boy. because that's no, never change your target in the hit, exactly, and then click up and then click update. There we go. Go do your controller. Yep. It is for the sweet scent language important. I don't know. I don't have other languages. I've not had anybody tell me they're using it on another language. I have a guy that's written Italian, Spanish, and French, starter macros and shiny things. I'm not sure if they've done the sweet scent stuff yet. So, you know. Adamant. We're close. We're close. So I jumped up 2, so I'm going to run the macro again because I don't like that kind of jump. Have you got a Discord where all the macros in controller get in? One tomorrow, finally start hunting. There's a Discord being built. There is a Discord. I'm building a Discord. It is, well, the Discord's built. Permissions are done. The only thing that's not in there is the information at the moment. But I've got stuff here, request macros, links to useful tools like all your Eon timers and stuff like that. And then, yeah, gonna have them in here. So keep an eye out for when I release it. Discord very soon. I've got so much to add to it, you have no idea. It's unreal. He's a jolly boy. Okay. So we hit minus 16 again. So we're definitely changing my seed. But we hit 631, which is our target. So I've hit 628 minus 16. 630 minus 16, 631 minus 16, all in my tests. So I am going to 100% adjust my time. And I'm just going to put 630 in this box. Yeah, you don't need Eon timer. I tell people to run the Eon timer with a 5-second preset so they can count to 5. And then when it beeps, they click the button and then they can watch their game and Eon timer to make sure it clicks at the right time for them. It's more of a proof of concept. You don't need the Eon timer, but you'll need Eon timer for literally everything else. You can't do this without Eon timer. So, I mean, you know, it's up to you. How are we looking? I think you are that one. You're that one. I'm going to tell you that one. You still a level. So you're one frame off and 1 seed off. So you're going to level up just to confirm that one up. Yeah, exactly. Make a note of it and then do the macro again. Which one? Let's have a look. Yeah. So that do you know why that changes? Because that's telling you what seed you hit. Or you don't need to look at that number. The only things that you're concerned on that is what if you get plus or minus the time and the actual MS, because that ED1E is telling you that's the seed that you hit, but you know that's not your seed because you're one seed too late because you've got plus 17 MS. If you're at plus 0, then it will be your seed number. That makes sense. Because obviously it's just telling you what you've hit. I'm using the macro I found for sweets and you used in previous stream. Do I just change the second and third value in the macro? Yeah, just like the starter one, Luke. Just like the starter one, buddy. Same thing. Exactly the same. No need to compare on Eon timer. The Eon timer will not determine the input. The macro will. Exactly. Yeah. You're definitely that one, mate. So, make a note of it. Run it again. Don't worry about it. It's when you use hidden power in the game, that's what type it will hit with. It's honestly not important. Yeah. I thought it was important at one point, but it isn't. Right, one sec. Oh, I've got loads to read out. What's going on here? How many times do you tolerate missing a single frame before you calibrate? Like, I'd run it like 5 times. If those 5 times I miss it all the time, then I'll calibrate. If I miss it 3 times, I'll calibrate. If I miss it 2 times, I might not. Can you explain the timers one more time if you sweet set on 10 lines? Put the offset as 474, the advances on Eon 575, and the overworld frames on 10 lines needs to be 500. And then you just change your, and then you just do exactly the same as the starter macro. Yeah? Exactly the same. Thank you for suggesting fixing 10 lines. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Luke. You're welcome. 10 lines is a big tool. A lot of people don't know how to use it properly. I need to do a full video on 10 lines. When calculating the values in Eon timer, do I use the same values again, the MS and the seed? Yeah, same. Exactly the same as a starter. All you're changing is you're changing the last timer on Eon timer to 574. You're changing your offset to 474 in 10 lines, and your overworld frames to 500 in 10 lines. And then you're just going to pretend like you're going to get your starter. Yeah. The same one, brother. Now you got the seed. Oh, nice. 668. What did you hit before? Okay, you're hitting 668 constantly. Cool. So just adjust it. Adjust your advances by 668. Put it in your hit. Yep, right there. Yep, and then update. What method are you using, Becky? Are you doing the 901 or the 1500 for your generation of your secret ID? Hey, watched your video recently and was able to find my SID and shiny Charmander soon afterwards. I've been trying to do them manually but kept missing the frames. Your tutorial made it easy. Oh, you're welcome, brother. I'm happy that you managed to get it. Really, I'm happy you managed to get it. That's insane. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm glad it helped you. Has anyone been doing this manually and encountered a game not recognizing your A press for the title screen? Not really. I don't think you would even know that, would you? Thanks so much for all your help. I have a very stupid question. I feel like I'm very annoying, but nah, bro, you're not. Trust me. There's people way more annoying than you. Don't you worry. You're fine. Ask the questions, man. I can't wait for the Discord to be up. You can ask in there. It'd be great, man. It's not going to be just me answering him. We'll have people from different languages, different time zones. I've already got a bunch of people lined up who want to be involved. So, yeah, it's going to be really good. Come on, hit your shiny frame. I believe. Quiet. But this one's being a bit of an annoying one to get. This one is. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Don't like that. I don't know. We'll find out. Have a look. So, okay, that's fine. I'd run the macro again. And run it a few times now. No, you don't need to. You know that's you. You know it. I mean, it's completely up to you if you want to confirm it, but, like, I mean, yeah. What am I looking for now? I'm just helping a guy, trying to teach him how to use 10 lines, how to find his shiny frame, helping him with adjustments. You know, just a bit of help. I wanted to. I'd run it like 4 to 5 times, and if it doesn't hit, then I'll adjust. Yeah. I wanted to actually have time for other hunts like Sweet Saint gift bonds. I know the first 2 is easy, bit confused about the overall timer number. Yeah, so I have stuff for Sweet Scent and gift bonds. Like I've got Snorlax, Eevee, Magikarp is the same as the starter one. With Snorlax and Eevee, you have to change stuff in 10 lines, and the same with Sweet Scent, you have to change stuff in 10 lines and in your Eon timer. So. Same one again? Bruh. Go again. Hit this one twice in a row. Hit me good. See now. Can you RNG Minute Lapras? Yep, you can. It's been done. I've done it. I macro corrupted afterwards when I was trying to export it for people, but I have done it. And there is a, I think, Can't remember if we dropped one in the Google Drive or we need to remake it. I can't remember. Have a look in the Google Drive. There's going to be in the Discord, there's going to be a links to every macro and an explanation on how to use it, where to use it, and what to do with it. Brother, that's the same one 3 times in a row. Holy. My God, this guy doesn't go away. I'm pretty sure you could. I'm pretty sure it's been done for everything. Don't know, we'll find out. I'm going to go for a complete shiny dex in this game. So, I'll let you know if I get to one I can't do. But I am under the impression you can. Could be wrong. Not done that much research into it. I'm just going to send it and see what happens. The Discord's not out yet, mate. It's being built. It will probably be live end of this week. Once it's got all the information in it. There's no point in me launching a Discord that's got no information in it or very little. Let's have a look. Oh! Yes, you are, dude. Dude, why are you not that one? That's your shiny frame, my guy. You've hit it. Yeah, so your Pokemon's not shiny, so that's not your secret ID. So now you need to go test another one. You got your shiny frame. That's how you eliminate your secret IDs. So yeah, you got it. There you go. That's your shiny frame. Get in. Right. So what do you do now? So what we've just done, we're going to do again, but for a different secret ID. So go to your Poke Finder, the orange one in the bottom. That's the Eon timer, Poke Finder. Yep, so you tried 2301 at the bottom, and now you're going to try 2303. Don't touch those. Don't touch those. Don't touch those. Don't touch those. Go down. Down, 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 down. Yes. Yeah. So you've tried this secret ID. These are all your possible secret IDs. You could be any one of these. The macro is going to land you in an area which, is what we're going to be looking at in this area. Okay, so that's what the macro does. The macro will go, okay, we could have a million different secret IDs, and the macro is going to put you in a specific place where you're going to be in this location. Yeah. So you've just tried 2301. So now you're going to go to 2303 because you're only going to do odd ones. Yeah. And the reason you're only going to do odd ones is because you didn't give your rival a custom name. So now you're going to take that secret ID and you're going to go put it in 10 lines. So go to 10 lines. So copy that. And see your secret ID at the bottom? You're going to paste it in there. There you go. So now stop. Don't do anything. Take out your nature. Toggle on shiny, star square. And then click submit. And the reason we're doing this, you're going to see if there's anything close. Ooh, look at that. 666 and 301. So that's pretty close to what you've already got calibrated. So this is now your new target. So now you've got this new target. You're going to do this in this order. Okay, you're going to copy your continue frames to your seed. So like we did last time, you can copy all of that. Not into Eon timer yet. Not into Eon timer yet. No. Not yet. Go to your notepad. Notepad first. Get rid of all that because you don't need it. That's it. And then paste it in. Oh no, sorry. You know how you've got at the top, you've got your seed and your star, your brave, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, everything. Yeah, grab all of that, all the way up to brave. You about on Discord? I am, but I'm in a call with this guy. Do you have a plug and unplug the controller from USB every time you update? No, I have the dock plugged into the computer. With the dongle in the bottom of the dock, and then I just switch the switch at the back of the controller to switch between my PC and Switch. I touched up some macros and were able to make one for Ho-Ho and Deoxys. Yeah, I had a message like that from another guy who's done the same thing, Sam. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Right, so you've hang on, where are you? So you've copied that across, perfect. So now, what do we need to update in 10 lines? Have a think, and let me know before you make any changes. Because this learning bit now, because you're gonna have to do this when you're hunting for your other shinies. So this is the most important thing to learn. You know, obviously you won't have to keep changing your secret ID because you're gonna know it, but this is the important bit. Yes, yep. So put that in there. Perfect. Target seed first. Yep. What now? What's next in the list? Yep. Where's that going? Yep. Stick it in. Push it out by a plus or minus. Yep. Exactly. Oh, Jordan, you got a shiny in heart gold and then you murdered it. What? No way. Okay, cool. Right, so you've already updated your secret ID to what it needs to be. So scroll down. What else do we need to take out? Remove that because people forget that, believe it or not. And you're good to go. So your 10 lines is now configured to find that Pokemon. Yeah? So now we need to do your Eon timer. Now, Eon timer is very important. All you're going to do is change your target. You're not going to put it in hit. You're just going to change your target. Yeah? So that box that I told you not to touch, we're going to touch it. Yeah, that one there. Yep. And then do the same with the one at the top. And it will already update your times. So you just need to then take those times and put them into your controller. Yeah? Yep, that into there. Yep. And that's it. There you go. See, it's already updated. You don't need to click update. It's already done it. And then you just put that into your controller and you go again. No, you don't need to. You need to just... Oh, sorry, go on. You might hit it, you might not, yeah. You'll be close because you've already pre-configured your controller, so you might need to do a couple of adjustments, but you might hit it, you might not. So, yeah. So just put those into your controller, run the macro, and see what you get, yeah? Oh, and a Ghastly as well. Oh, bro, that's insane. If I hit one seed, but I'm one off my target, should I adjust? Like, no. I would. I'd run the macro a few times because it's not consistent. It can sometimes hit either side of a seed or an advancement frame, so I'd just run it a few times. If you're constantly hitting that, then yeah, I would adjust it. 629. I got 0629. That means I'm going to run it again. Oh, you can pick at me on Discord, Gobble. That's fine. I like to see people's because everybody's done it differently so far, believe it or not. Everybody's done it differently. Do I already have you on Discord? I feel like I've added so many people on Discord. I can't remember who I've got and who I don't. But I've been speaking to you for like a while now, so. Just ping me on Discord and then send it over and just explain what you changed and what you've put in 10 lines. And I'll when the Discord goes live, I'll put it in and I'll credit you to it as well. Let me know what controller you used as well. Yeah, add me up, brother. Add me up, man. We've been speaking for a while now. Alright, we've got Sassy, same guy again. Hit another shiny frame and not shiny, total of 13 already. Bro, how did you generate your secret ID? What did you do to generate your secret ID? Like, I mean, 13's not a lot. I checked 80 frames and got nowhere. 80 shiny frames and got nowhere. And I did 30 of them manually. going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lax female, eh? That doesn't answer how you generated your secret ID, my guy. Let's have a look. Yeah, exactly. How close are you? 2 off. So you're 1 seed too early, and you're 2 off. So make a note of it. So go down and just make a note of it. Yeah, and then run it once more, just to see, just to be sure. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Like I'm talking to those guys and watching what you're doing, so I'm not really going quickly through this. So, but yeah, I'm just gathering data on it at the moment. Ah, legend. I'll accept it now, bud. I think you're this one. Yeah, you go with that one. Yeah, Becky, my guy. How did you use the 1500 advances to generate your trainer ID? Like, you know, when you create the game, you go to your name, you click OK, you wait a certain amount of time. Did you name your character? Did you not name it? Did you do 1500 advances? Did you do 901 advances? Like that method. We'll get to 10 lines afterwards. All right. Same one. Nice. All right. Do it once more. Do it once more. I've just, out of these 4 attempts, I've just hit the same one twice. So the 629 on 0 twice. I've randomly hit a 0633. I have no idea why is that. And we're going to do it once more. You're only checking even, yeah. So you do it. So you're doing the 1500. You named it with the custom name, checking even, yeah. So with that method of doing it, I have done 40 seeds above and 40 seeds below and got nowhere. I've had people get it within 3 seeds. So you have 2 choices. You either redo it again and go again. You either do what Blissy recommends and do 20 seeds above and 20 seeds below and then remake it. Or you do the 901 method. You're not unlucky. It's just you've not generated it correctly is the honest answer. If you were frame perfect and you hit 1500 advances and you were frame perfect, you would have got your secret ID on 3458. Luck doesn't come into it. RNG manipulation isn't luck based. Yeah, I know. Sorry, brother. Okay, now we adjust. Now we adjust. So you know what you're doing at this bit, yeah, for the adjustment? Or do you want... So let me get to your screen. So you're going to take that one. Yep. Yep. You can try with that one to begin with. The fact that you've been minus 16 under as well, I'd probably do that one as well. Like your time, your MS. Yeah, and just make sure with that second box that you put that back to advances, because you've done the scrolly wheel thing again and it's gone to MS. Yeah, there you go. The last one doesn't really matter. It's programmed into the macro, so we technically don't even need that third box in Eon Timer. But I just put it there so people can see it. Oh, nice, Cosmic. Good luck. Oh, Ty. Oh, Ty. No. Custom name, Bradman, is even. Custom name is even. It's not odds. Backy, because you did custom name, you're checking evens. Oh, let me invite Jordan here as well, actually. Get him in the... I've just seen your... Oh, nice shiny Eevee. Modest as well. Nice. Yeah, you did the same as me for the plus 60. Or you got it off of... you got it off of Luke. Because that's how I've extended it as well. No, Brad, you're completely wrong, my brother. Literally, that is the wrongest comment I've ever seen. Okay, Brad. You're wrong, brother. If you choose a pre-made name, you check odds. If you choose a custom name, you check evens. Vank, nice, dude. Second secret ID. What was the secret ID you got it on? What advances? Let's have a look. Where you at? Ooh, 0666. Nice. What are you after? Oh, that's your star. There you go. You got it. Look at the shiny. Look at the shiny column. Look at the shiny column. No. Yeah, look, yeah, there, look. What does it say? No, shiny. There you go. So it's a star shiny. So if that was your secret ID, you would have got a shiny. But it's not your secret ID because your Pokemon, I'm guessing from your reaction, is definitely not shiny. Cool. So you're going to do the same thing now. You're going to get your next secret ID. So you just bashed out that second secret ID in what? 1 calibration? 2 calibrations? Nice. So you're going to get to the next one now. 2, 3, or 5. You need to, Dario, you need to push out your seeds and your initial, your minimum and maximum advances. Yeah, Goebel, people don't watch Blissey's video. They just come here and see, ooh, there's a macro. I'm just going to put it on my controller, try it, and then come here and say it's not working. So, yeah. Like, I mean, people need to go watch those videos. Like, they really need to go watch those videos. That's how I learn. That's how I'm trying to teach people. Like, yeah. By the way, Goebel, I looked at your macro, dude. It looks sick. It's exactly what I did with mine for extending sweet scent and stuff like that. So, it's pretty good. What's your question, my guy? Yep, so you to take that one, put it into your secret ID. Remove that. Yep, and then click submit. Right, you've got nothing. So that's fine. So on your maximum, minimum advances, you're going to change them to 3,000 at the top one and 1,000 at the other one. Yeah. Have you got some stars? Yeah, you do. So I would go for... Oh, there's a timid one. There's a modest one, but that's way too short. Way too short. Go for the timid one. Second one from the bottom. Yeah. So copy all that into your thing. Oh, nice, TY. Yeah, a lot of people said it was like the missing piece for them. So, I mean, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me have a look at where you're at. So, yeah, so you've done that. So you need to put that time in. Yep, into your new target. You need to do your other one, the 770. Yeah. And then you need to configure your 10 lines. Yeah? So click update on Eon Timer first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's it. That's fine. You're good. So now you need to configure your 10 lines. Can you remember what we need to do on that? There's 2 things. Well, 3. So have a think. Yep. What else? Yep. Oh, mate, we're going to have you a pro in no time. I'm telling you. Literal pro, mate. Have you made a macro for sweet hunting? Yes, I have. It's in the Google Drive. Yes, Becky, you can. Yeah, 100%. That's what I've been doing. Alright, stop messing around and hit this third shiny ID. Vanican 3496 advances. Don't know the SID. Saved it on my PC. Tomorrow try and adapt the macro for the Magikarp. You don't need to adopt the starter macro for the Magikarp. You can just run it. It works. You just run the exact same macro and you do the exact same as you would do in 10 lines for a shiny starter as you would for the shiny Magikarp. Oh, Brad, it's alright, dude. I just read your comment. I said it backwards. No, it's alright. Long day, Brad. Long day, my guy. Drive link for what? What you need a drive link for, TY? Oh, you just want the drive link. Sorry, let me grab that for you. We got that dude a shiny yet. We got that dude a shiny yet. Oh, I'm trying. We're in it. We're getting there. He's hit 2 of his shiny frames. He's on his 3rd. I'm thinking if he beats me to the shiny, this is ridiculous. I'm honestly. If he beats me to the shiny, I'm gonna be sad. For me, I'll be happy for him. Oh, okay, then do I only change a different shiny? Yeah, you just change it to your... Yeah, you just change it, search for